Hey, what's going on, guys? We're going to get to the content in a second, but make sure y'all go and check out the sponsor of this particular video, which is ShamelessDab. Make sure you go and check out his songs. I put 2 links in the description box. Go to his channel, subscribe, show him some support. This thing with Asian Doll. Now, y'all don't know who she is. She's a female rapper, and she's using the BLM, viralness of it, and how it has captured the minds of everybody in the world, seems like, even though it was in obscurity months ago. It was in obscurity, but only to resurface. And she's using that to go at light-skinned females. Let me just tell y'all what's been going on recently. Ever since this George Floyd situation, people have been using blackness as a way to go after their enemies. You know, DeMarcus Cousins got a dude fired just by him sending him a tweet asking him what he thought about, BLM. And he came back with the All Lives Matter. And guess what? He got fired. And that was a guy that didn't like DeMarcus Cousins. And DeMarcus Cousins knew that. And he basically helped get that guy out of there. People are using BLM to settle scores, to expose people. Look at Sky Jackson. Sky Jackson, she's a actress that's going nowhere fast. She used to be on Disney. I believe she's no longer there. But now she's on Twitter exposing, Caucasian people and their disdain of black people, quote unquote. Quote unquote. And people are using BLM to settle scores. And Asian Doll is no different. She's using BLM to settle a score. And that's what you're going to see. Now she's trying to exclude the lighter complected sisters. Do you think that's a good thing? Because these are the same women who ride for y'all when y'all have an issue with us. Okay? They ride with y'all. Do you know how many lighter complected sisters have gotten upset with me due to my commentary because they wanted to defend y'all? They feel like y'all are being marginalized. They want to stand up for y'all. They want to speak out on the fact that they have, much more of a privilege, which is a big term nowadays, privilege. Now you see that they're using this BLM to exclude the lighter complected. So you only see this with women. You don't see this with dudes. Us as melanated men, we don't care about a guy being lighter than us or maybe being darker than us. We don't have that type of issue. Now, I know we're males and females is different, but is it? Do you really think a guy is going to turn down the chance to get to have relations with a female because of her skin complexion? I just think that you have a lot of darker complected women who don't get the same choices in the dating market, and it bothers them. Asian Doll, let me put this back up. She claimed in her post, light-skinned women were very mean to her. And listen, I don't know everybody's experience. I don't know what they went through. So I can't say that I speak for them. But I can honestly say that there are ways of going about things. And this isn't the way of going about it, because you're going to make yourself seem like the bad guy. That's why she took the post down. There were people who were actually upset because she did that. I just wish that the darker complected sisters understand that, you're just not going to be for everybody. Yes, people may have made fun of you. All of us have been made fun of when we were kids. It's not something abnormal. I'm not saying it is right, but you have to look at the fact that you were kids, and kids are going to say mean things. I'm not excusing it, but 2 years later, try to use it as a justification to make a more divide. When you're trying to bring people together, you're using this as an opportunity to divide yourself from the same women who want to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. Understand, some of these dark complected females have lighter complected mothers or fathers, but then they're getting on social media saying this. They have, mixed kids. They have lighter complected kids.
These chicks hate each other. The agenda they hold dear is so petty it's unreal. They need a hug, tears of joy.
They need a lot more than just a hug. They need an opportunity to get some real counseling, some real heal, to really heal from all of the issues that they have. I just think that worrying about your skin complexion in 2020 is not the right move, because at the end of the day, people are either going to like you or they're not. You can't shame them into liking you. And that's what I've been seeing a lot. I've been seeing a lot of people wanting to shame men into wanting to date them. And that is not going to work. It's just not. All you're going to do is make these guys resent you even more. Would you want to be put in that situation? Would you want to be put in a situation where you're being resented by the same people that you're trying to get to like you? Using BLM to settle scores is not the answer. It's not the answer. But I guess anything nowadays, goes, right? Anything goes these days. And what's funny is that the darker complected chicks be out here dating out more than anybody. They're the ones out here with the mixed kids. But they want to talk about, what's funny? They're actually creating what they don't like. They don't understand that. I knew this one chick, she on my other Jaye Black live stream channel, right? She used to be, she used to, I guess, watch my videos. I guess she liked the videos, but I made one particular video about black men and women. And she was just all in the comment section arguing with people, saying some of the most vicious things. And she was saying that she was saying it because she was tired of how, melanated women were treated and how, we didn't like them because of how they look. But lo and behold, she has mixed kids and she's dating a younger Caucasian man, And it's like they never heal. And they're also hypocrites. Just like you got Asian Doll, who tweeted 7 years ago how she didn't like darker complected women. So what changed? Were you just a little bit naive or immature? No, that's how you feel. This is why you call yourself Asian Doll. You call yourself Asian Doll because you don't like who you are. You wish you were somebody else. This is why you call yourself that. You wish you were somebody else. The self-esteem is just not there with some of these chicks. It's just not there. It's not there. Now, when it comes to colorism, okay, I'm not saying that these particular females aren't going through something, but what I'm saying is if you're an adult female, what can you do about it? You need to move past that. If you're around people who are making you feel bad about how your skin complexion is, you need to get away from those people. Those aren't the type of people you need to be around. If you're dating guys that are with you because they like how dark your skin is and you feel like you're a fetish, then you don't need to be dealing with those type of guys, because trust and believe, they're going to tell you up front. So you either choose to deal with them or you choose not to deal with them. But as an adult, what more are you going to be able to do except for go out here and try to stir up divisions between your own sisterhood? And by the way, what happened to the sisterhood? A lot of these chicks say they're on the front lines, that they are sticking up for all of us. But here you have this person on social media trying to make a divide. Does that make any sense? That's what happens. They're using this BLM thing to settle scores with people that they don't like. How are you going to ban people from the movement? A movement I don't respect, by the way, so it doesn't matter. If you want to ban me from, I wouldn't care. But how are you going to tell those people they can't be a part of the movement because of how they look? Does that make any sense? But that just shows you where we are, man. It just shows you where we are. Now, there is proof that there is a bit of self-hate here, okay? You have somebody who is wearing a lot of that fake in her hair, okay? calling himself Asian doll. Okay. I mean, or Asian and brat, whatever. Why are you calling yourself another ethnicity, basically? But you want to be taken seriously as a darker complected female who's been wronged by other women because of how you look. You basically have succeeded and say, you know what? I just can't do it anymore. I'm just giving in. I'm just going to be somebody else. I no longer want to be in my blackness, so to speak, you know? And that's what you're seeing here. And the fact that you have people who are going by other groups of people's origin, so to speak. It just shows you where we are as a people. You got women lightening their skin. Yo, how many of you know, I think this is a rapper, light skinned Keisha, right? Have any of you thought to yourself, that chick is not light skinned? Anyway, I just wanted to add that in there real quick, you know? Also, her tweeting her dislike of darker complected women, that cancels out. I don't care if it was 5 years ago, 7 years ago. That's how you feel. That's why you call yourself Asian doll. We can't talk about how old tweets don't matter when people are literally getting canceled and fired for old tweets. Okay? So old tweets matter. You tweeted how, you know, you were brown skinned and you don't F with them darker complected chicks, man. So we really have to look at the fact that you feel some type of way about yourself. Okay? And what makes this thing even sadder is that you have lighter complected women who defend these women. They defend them. They will defend darker complected women in these type of conversations. They will defend them if they think that we're not wanting to date these women because of their skin tone. I've had nothing but lighter complected women defending them. I don't see a lot of dark skin women defending them.
One of those.
Now, again, this is her life. This is what she chooses to do. But she has to understand that people are going to hold her accountable for the things that she says and the things that she does. So if I were you light-skinned females, I would stop defending chicks like this. I'll go and check out the sponsor of this particular video, which is ShamelessDab. Make sure you go and check out his songs. I put 2 links in the description box. Go to his channel, subscribe, show him some support.